What's up, leather crafters? Karlova Design here, and today I'm going to show you how to make the corset pencil cup, the first one in the Fetiche series. This one did not have a video tutorial and came with the written instructions until today. Click the link in the description to get the pattern, and let's begin. The pattern comes in A4 and US letter formats, and it's quite quick project. You can make it in under a day. For this project, as well as for all the others, but for this one especially, is very important to follow the material recommendations. We're gonna need a very stiff leather, 6 ounces and up. I'm going to use a nice red vegetable tan, which is 3 millimeters thick. We also gonna need some lace. I'm going to use common shoelaces, which are made of cotton. The pattern is designed for 5 millimeter stitching irons. Don't forget to mark the pieces with their numbers so you don't confuse them. Don't forget to mark the center of the bottom, which is in between two front holes. You can stitch the parts together using a parallel stitching technique or cross stitch. I used parallel stitching on the first one, and this one I'm going to cross stitch. I don't recommend using baseball stitch because it's not tight enough. If you want to learn more about all these stitching techniques, I have a video here on my channel. Don't forget to tighten the seams very well, and then I recommend flattening the seams on the boobies from the inside with some rounded object. I'm using a sleeker for this. And after stitching, trim whatever is sticking out. I'm going to avoid finishing the seams in the very last holes because I'm going to need those holes to stitch the bottom on, and I don't want any bumps there. The way I'm finishing these seams is a little bit experimental. Basically, I'm tying the ends to the previous stitch. Now that we are done with one half, the other half is absolutely symmetrical, so we do it in the same way. Now we only have to stitch both parts to the bottom, and we start stitching with the front on either side of the mark. When we finish stitching the first part, we stitch the second part right next to it. It is mandatory to take care of the bottom edge. Maybe some stuff you need to trim with scissors and knife, and then thorough sanding and burnishing is highly recommended. Also, finishing the top edge is a very good idea, but probably it would be more comfortable to do before you assemble the whole thing. And now we're going to lace it up. You can use just some shoelaces like I'm doing. You can use leather lacing or maybe silky ribbons. You can get creative here. Important recommendation here, do not over tighten the top of the front or it's gonna distort the shape. This is it. I have a few of these things and I love them. They look great for keeping your pencils or pens or tools or makeup brushes. They make great gifts and I hope you enjoy making one of these for yourself. You can get your copy of the pattern by clicking the link in the description of this video. Thank you for watching and I'm gonna see you in the next one.